Good morning. I hope you can hear me okay because I've got the laser running. But obviously we don't talk about laser hair removal much on the group, or haven't done up till now. So just a bit of a one-off. Emma's having a top-up before she goes on holiday, so we thought we'd do it as a quick live, just in case you guys have any questions. And obviously, like I said, we don't talk on the group very much about laser hair removal. So I'll just talk you through a quick treatment and go from there. So I hope you can hear me. So we use Soprano Ice, pop your arm up for me, and it is genuinely pain-free, which is fabulous. My eyesight's not good enough to see who's watching. How many treatments have you had, Emma, now?
I think this will be the third.
So this is number 3, and if you can sort of speak up a little bit and tell everybody what's happened so far.
So I've noticed a difference in the hair that has grown back. It's much finer and, dare I say, fluffier rather than the coarse, thick hair you would normally get underarm. And it has reduced. I'd say there's a good 25% not grown back.
Okay, and so what happens in between treatments is the hair all falls out and you get a couple of weeks with no hair there. So if you're going on holiday, it's a really, really good treatment because you won't have to shave on holiday, which is fabulous. So what I've done is put some gel. You can't see that at the minute, but when we do the other side, I'll lean over. Rather than turn her around, I'll lean over so you can see what we do. The tip of the laser is very, very cold. That's why it's called the Soprano Ice. And it helps keep the skin temperature cooler than the hair follicles. So there's no need for this to be painful at all. And it's Emma's job to tell me if it gets more than comfortably warm. So if you just say stop if it gets too uncomfortable. So cool it down first. Is that okay?
Yeah, absolutely fine.
Occasionally you get a little prickle, a little zap. There's nothing that can be done with that, unfortunately, which is why we have to say it's pain-free or virtually pain-free.
That pain is only a bit like a static shock, and it's so short-lived.
So it's quite quick. There's 30 seconds left. If it's feeling a bit warm, we turn the temperature down. It takes a few more seconds to do. So you get the same energy, and it isn't less effective by turning the heat down. I'm trying to see who's watching. I think, is that Carrie and Claire? Hello, ladies. 2 Carries, I think, possibly. Nearly done. Last few seconds. This is really good for getting rid of sort of the dark shadows from hair growth as well, which is brilliant. Okay, and that's it. That is full treatment for the underarm. This is different to other types of laser that you might have seen before, where you do individual shots. So it's literally kind of zap, 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 and that can be quite painful. Fortunately, this is a much more pleasant way of doing it. Okay, that's number 1. If you lift the other arm up for me. Who have I got here? Hi Kerry, hi Teresa, hi Kim. So, obviously I'm going to be leaning, I wouldn't normally lean over like this, but this way you can see a little bit better. It's quite bright up there. Can I move? It's not great light in here, I'm afraid. So again, it's Emma's responsibility to tell me if it feels too warm. Okay, ready, here you go. But the beauty of this is we're not going to miss anywhere, because I can go over the same area several times. And it really doesn't take too long. The less dense the hair becomes, sometimes you can turn the heat up a bit, which can mean you can do it a little bit quicker, but it is only seconds really. And Emma's right, the hair follicles, some are destroyed permanently and some will be damaged, so the hair that comes back tends to be softer and fluffier, reduces shaving rash, ingrowing hairs, and it's fabulous. You can see this isn't painful. If this was painful, she'd be jumping off the couch by now, and it really isn't, apart from the odd little prickle occasionally that you get from some people. Okay, there we go, that's it. So let me just turn that off while I clear up. Hopefully you can hear a little bit better now. So that is it. It's that simple, that straightforward, and that quick. Genuinely doesn't hurt. This will give her about 6 weeks between treatments. So 2 weeks where the hair that's been destroyed starts to sort of grow out. You can carry on shaving. 2 weeks where there's no hair at all, and then the last 2 weeks where the next cycle starts to come through, ready to treat again. So it's very simple, very painless, and very fabulous. So I'm going to go, oh hang on, what's that say? How many sessions on average would I need to achieve the best results? Okay, so we always do a minimum of 8 treatments because you have at least that many hair cycles. That tends to give a 70 to 80% permanent reduction, and what comes through afterwards tends to be softer and finer. So a sort of a course of 8, followed by sometimes people will do a top up of say 4, and then maybe come back for an annual top up. I've got quite a few ladies now who just pop in before their summer holidays to have a top up of sort of underarms, bikini, legs, that kind of thing. Legs, I don't shave my legs till now, they're done, completely done. I can't say that my hormones won't kick in one day and decide to put a few back in hair follicles that's not used, but generally that is it. Certainly for now, I don't do anything with legs and underarm at all. So if you've got any questions, ping them on the bottom. I'll come back and check later on, and hopefully we'll see you in for a free consultation for some laser hair removal. Say bye.
Bye.